Hi, it's Megan, and today the topic is how to live happily in the country. And I'm going to tell you like a lot about how it is in the country, like the good stuff and the bad stuff. But I'm also going to tell you like how to deal with it. Okay, the first thing I want to say is like living in the country can be really nice, and um, it can be really fun, and different, but at the same time, there are some things that's like a little different in a bad way, I guess, that you would have to get used to. But not screaming bad, but just something a little different, like, you know. But, anyways, yeah, they're different in a bad way, but not to the scream or anything. But, one of the first things I want to say is like living in the country can be like very like relaxing because like the city that I lived in when I was younger was like really small, and there was only like 1,000 people there. And so right now it might be just a little bit more, but it's still like a small amount. I don't think it's up to 2,000 people yet, but it's a little bit more people there. So yeah, that means like it can be more peaceful and stuff like that. But also living in the country, like if you're someone that loves shopping, like if you love shopping and you have to go to certain malls and stores and stuff like that, and you're very picky with like where you eat and stuff like that, I don't know if the country is for you because like even to today, the city that I live in still don't have a mall to go to. So yeah, it's 2016, but they still don't have a mall. But also, if you're into like going out to a lot of different places, like new interesting places and stuff like that, no, it might not be for you because like they like in the city that I'm talking about, they still doesn't have like a movie theater. They don't like. I heard a long time ago that they had an outside movie theater, but I never seen it, so I don't even know if that was true or not. But anyways, yeah, they still don't have a movie theater there. But yeah, if you're interested in stuff like that a lot and it's like very important to you, um, yeah. But anyways, another thing you want to know about the country is like if this stuff isn't, yeah, this is for the people who like all the extra little stuff like the movies and malls and stuff. If you are living in the country, there is like a way you can go to those places. Like if there's a city like close by where you can like drive to like for your shopping and to have fun in. But that's if there's a city close by, because if not, then I don't know. You might have to drive like an hour or two off or something. But sometimes you might only have to drive like only a little far from where you're at. So you just have to kind of like check that out and see if there's a city close by where you can do your shopping and go and have fun at. But then another thing about the country is that like if you're new in a city, a small city or town, people will like check you out before they become your friend, if they're considered become your friend. Because people in the small cities, they don't really trust everybody, especially if you're from a bigger city. They might not trust you out as much, and so they're going to check you out a little bit before like getting close to you, because they just don't trust people out as much. So yeah, it might take a while before they actually start to trust you, but yeah, that's how some people are in the country. Then another thing is like in the country, there are like different groups. Like some people only associate with people that have a certain amount of money or certain education or of a different race. I mean, certain race. So I mean, this is not in all countries. I mean, country cities or whatever, but in some. So there's something else you need to be like careful about because like the city where I was in, I heard a lot of different stories and stuff about like how you only should talk to people of your race and stuff like that because it could be, not good to talk to other people and stuff. But still, my family talked to people of different races there, and we didn't we didn't experience anything that was like weird or anything. But I guess they have been there so long and seen some things or whatever that wasn't right, and they just were like not trusting other people, like of a different group or something too much. So yeah. But anyways, but the good part about living in the country is like when you go shopping, grocery shopping, the land's almost completely empty. Like there might only be like one or two people in front of you in some small stores. Like I went to a small, like to a city. I mean, to a store in this like same city, like not too long ago, and it wasn't nobody in front of me in the lane. I mean, like nobody. So I can like talk and ask about like candy that I might want to get at the you know, before I go at the store, how much they cost and little stuff like that. Get a sales paper because nobody's in the way and stuff. So yeah, that's one good thing about living in a small country. I mean city. And another thing is like there's not really any traffic. Like nobody's hardly out driving a lot. And another thing is like a really big plus. The air is like really clean and fresh. Like you don't smell a bunch of chemicals and smoke everywhere. Like you just smell clean air. And another thing is like, let me see, that's really good about living in the country. Um, you can make some really good friends, like close friends. But the other thing about it is, if you're new there in a small town, don't tell all your business. Because if you happen to tell your business, then everybody there is probably going to know your business. So, like, you probably should keep your business to yourself and only to, well, not completely to yourself, but like only within a small group of people that you know, like your best friend or, like, yeah, like a best friend. Because if you don't, then your business could be like out everywhere in the town. So, yeah. But yeah, living in the country can be fun. So I don't want to discourage anybody. I'm just informing you about the good and bad that can be in a small town or in the country. But yeah, um, it's a lot of good things like that can come out of living in the country. But also another thing is that you should know how to like take care of yourself. Like if the lights go out, like during a snowstorm or something, you should have like a generator, a fireplace. You probably need to know how to gather wood and chop a tree, a small tree if you can find some, or at least buy some wood from somebody that you know. You're probably going to need to know how to like make a fire in the fireplace. I had to learn how to do that when I was younger. You need to know how to have like candles, blankets, and stuff. Like if the lights go out and it's in the winter, you need to have that stuff done together. And I talked about stuff like this in another video too. So yeah, you need to be able to cook for yourself because like you might don't want to go to some of the restaurants. You might want something like that's a little different. So you probably will want to learn how to cook for yourself because it's not always a lot of restaurants around. But The good thing is that a lot of people in the country do have gardens. We used to have a garden. So you can actually go to your garden, or if you have fruit trees, that's cool too. You can go to your garden and get food, like food to can and save for dinner and to snack on and stuff like that. Um, Let me see what else. Um, yeah, you probably even would probably need to like build a fence on your land a little if you have land, because um, we're in your yard, because sometimes like living in the country will let you know that there are wild animals like there. So sometimes like turkeys or um, chickens and pigs and stuff might be out like in the country. So you might want to have like a fence around your yard if you don't want them getting into your garden, or just getting into your yard in at all, like for no reason. So um, yeah, let me think. And if I have something else to say about it, like about this topic, I might even make another video. Excuse me. But yeah, basically, it's not too hard living in the country. Just you need to know how to like survive and like deal with some of the small stuff that you're not used to dealing with if you're from a bigger city. So yeah, that's all I want to say about this. And like I said, if I want to talk about it more, I'll make another video about this same topic. Um, yeah, that's all I have to say. And you can email me, inbox me, or subscribe. And I will talk to you later. Bye.